Let's quickly talk on what I call the seven mountain of influence. Now, I'm not the one that created this particular statement. It's there, you can Google it, or you can even say it there. But it's so vital to our lives that instead of living anyhow, you can actually surround your life with these seven mountains and particularly focus on the particular one that you think you were called to and prosper on that. Are we together? So it surrounds everything we do. There's no way you won't find yourself in one of the mountains. And these are the mountains that rule our world. Are we together? These are different mountains of influence that control our world, and there's nothing you can do about that. Number one, religion. No matter what or who you are, you belong to one religion or the other. Even those who claim that they are atheists, they still belong to one. When you really know that that atheism isn't just a noise, is when you throw bomb close to them, they will shout, "My God!" You now know that there's something in the man that yearns for what? An invisible supreme power to worship. Are we together? Now, religion is so important because it shapes our minds, our belief system, and our spiritual life addresses that. Now, I grew up in an environment where everybody prayed. Whether those who were going to church or not, we saw our father praying almost every day. My father woke up on a daily basis, sit just by the veranda and pray. I saw it for the first time that my father blessed the moon, blessed the sun, blessed the weather, and all of that. Okay, they all practice that. There is no single human being that does not pray. No matter whatever you pray to, but you pray. Are we together? And some of those things shape our mind, and it's so serious, it's so strong, that today is a very sensitive matter that in the public you don't want to mention a particular religion above the other one so that it doesn't bring confusion. All right? So, but it's so vital that we understand the first on the numbers of the mountains, or the list of the mountains of influence. Number one is what? Is religion, because it shapes our what? Spiritual conviction, what we believe in, and we stay by that. And some of us even have come to a level where we actually raise our religion above our nation. And but those of us who do that, of course, you see where the nation is. But for countries who have a better understanding of these different mountains and take their nations to another level of a mountain, you discover that they do well. They are just, we're talking about Dubai today. It's an Islamic country, but you don't feel it when you are there. Why? They have been able to balance these particular two mountains at the same time. And those who don't balance it, you see they're a little bit backward because nobody wants to be there, because religion is a very sensitive matter. Are we together? Yes. Number two mountain, the family mountain. The family is so vital also that every armed robber you see today is from what? A family. Every prostitute you see today is from a family. Was she born a prostitute? No. All right? The training, the upbringing, a whole lot of things contributed to that decision. And even the one that became Boko Haram and all of that. Are we together? Now, when you enter a home and you have to, somebody enter your home and you have to tell your child to greet, two things could be involved most of the time. Is it that number one, that you didn't train the children to get used to greeting a visitor? Are we together? Or you're probably talking about that visitor negatively in the presence of that child. I mean, you know, when Papa and Mama, they gossip a particular neighbor, they feel that the child is too small to understand what they are talking about. The child is hearing, and when you walk in, the child change their face because nobody dare talk to her daddy. Her daddy is a Superman. Are we together? So those basically are involved. Either that case, or you have not actually checked out that training. Please, we must draw the lines as parents when we are showing love to our kids, and when we are also doing some level of discipline. Are we together? Because most of the time, what we call love to our kids have actually spoiled them, thinking that we're trying to love them. No. When we love, also love with a little bit of discipline so that the child knows what to do at every time, because that invariably reflects what we have in the society. Are we together? Yes. Number three, mountain. You know, we have to rush it. The mountain of government and politics. This one, God will help us in Nigeria. And politics. And for you to successfully run politics in Nigeria or even anywhere in the world, you must have somebody that is standing by you. You can't really run it in isolation, thinking that you don't need anybody. No, you need a mentor. In civilized country, they call it mentor, but here we call it what? Godfather. So whether you like it or not, you need somebody to follow. Even our almighty OB, as we love him, and we know his mentor in politics was the general himself, Odumegu Ojukwu. Are we together?
Yes.
So, but you know, what we actually call democracy in Nigeria has not really been the kind of democracy we would have loved to practice, because what they do most of the time, they select two people and they give us opportunity to make a choice in between the two persons. And that is not a pure what? Democracy. If we really want to define democracy, we'll probably define it the way we are seeing it in Cotonou at the moment. Somebody's shocked, yes. Are we together? Because you cannot be saying you are democratic and you are imposing your laws and everything on me all the time. But if democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people, then the jubilation we are seeing on the street of Niger should be a true reflection of what? Of democracy. Are we together? Whether you are in uniform or you are civilian clothes. Because what makes a democracy is not the clothes you are wearing, it is the will of the people that makes what? A true democracy. Are we together?
Yes.
So if they are to vote at the moment now, so okay, let's have a popular vote. Who do you think is going to win it? The people are going to vote what? For the military. Is that not democracy? That's the true reflection of democracy. So we need to understand this. But you see, as Christians, we have to do everything, if true, we are true Christians indeed, to get into the government, because the politics and the policies that have been made will affect all of us at the end of the day. Are we together? Now, if we'll get to start now in Niger, out of anger, a soldier can throw bomb to the hospital. I hope you know that. Now, it's going to start first, military versus military. Throwing bomb against each other. But it comes to a level where somebody can decide to throw it in the market. You know it's happening in Ukraine right now and all of those things. So that's why we don't always want war. But you know, these people want war. So it shows that what we're actually practicing in Nigeria is not even democracy, because we have a system where the Senate said we don't want war, we are not approving it, but our Oga don't collide with ECOWAS, with the with the perception that they are using ECOWAS to fight them, and they have put all the machinery very close to Niger, waiting for order. So do you call that one democracy now? No. Now you know, if we talk about ECOWAS, who is even in the ECOWAS now in Nigeria? Because we have the military in terms of numbers. I don't think Niger has more than 12,000 soldiers. Nigeria has no less than 300,000 in the military. Imagine that, for example. So when we are talking ECOWAS fighting them, it's indirect fight now they want to do, because since the Senate refused to approve it, then we go through the name of ECOWAS. And we have the volume of the soldiers. So what we're talking about. So true democracy is supposed to be what the people want, not what you want for your own selfish reason. Because this is going to be a fight, they say, unprovoked fight. But that's not for us to do. But what I'm saying is that if you don't have right people in power as part of the mountain of influence, this is what you get, is disaster. So be interested in politics, for those of you who have calling in that area. All right? So, we've done 3, and number 4. Remember, we still need to rush this. The mountain of education. If there's something that I must do, I think this one will be part of it that also must be done. The mountain of education. If you have money, as God bless you, and you have a right mindset to improving our education, please start a school. All right? Start one, so that we can tutor our children very well, because we are not living in a society where government makes some policy that male and female could use the same bathroom. I hope you know that is happening in our world now. And there are cases even in the Western world that are in court because somebody feels that I want to use the kind of toilet I like and you are depriving me of it. You are like trampling on my rights. Oh, you don't know things like, before you know it will be happening in Nigeria. In fact, it's already even happening in Big Brother Nigeria. You know this year Big Brother Nigeria that there's no separation in the bedroom for both female and male. You are not aware. You see, this is how they will overtake you in your country. You will not even know. You are bathing as a female and bathing as a male. We are seeing each other right now on your television. Are you aware? No, be aware. You have to be. I don't watch them, but I have to be aware of what is happening. Be aware. And this is something that has been promoted during the last election in America against Trump. That they want male and female in public places. Imagine you go to ShopRite to use yourself, want to use yourself, there's another guy standing there. That means rape is going to be very sweet. So, when you don't have the right people in government, and it's a mountain of influence and education. Educational system in most places, they will remove Bible or remove Quran, but they will not stop bringing satanic images to art film, and they are part of art and culture. You see all of that? So that's why I'm encouraging you, if God bless you with money, please start a school and have a profound policies there. All right? So that your kids will not be spoiled from the beginning. If not, it's going to be trouble right now. Now, one of the mountain of influence, number 5 now, is the mountain of media. Powerful, Thank God for social media these days. By now, we will not be hearing a whole lot of news we are hearing, because they know how to silence AIT. Arise TV would have been existing even big by now. If I did chat those ones so many times that they have left them alone. The media, what? I call it what? A mountain of channel. Media is the channel of information and perception control system. You see why it's so powerful? Please use your platform very well. I really get worried that as Christians, as business people, all we do with our platform is to show the last one where we went to. It's so very annoying. If I come to your wall, I should be expecting some good thing, information to take in. This business, many of you have sitting here, probably not taking any picture to even send on your platform. And this is what you do. And this is what you believe in. But when you are in the party, you are in the funeral, you are the first to post. Can you see yourself? So you are not using your media mountain of influence very well. It's because you didn't know there's a mountain of influence. He controls our world so badly and at the same time so goodly. Are we together? You remember during COVID-19?
Yes.
They said they don't have the solution. You say I have the solution, they put your district down. On Facebook, like no wasting of time. Oh, because the government want to do exactly what they want to do. If you have evil people in power, that's what happen. They control all everything and remove everything that has to do with conscience so that everybody can live freely. That's not what we're looking for. So please be part of. So today, if you didn't know these are mountains, understand their mountains and find where you can actually fit in and begin to use your page to control good news. Are we together? Talk about your business. Talk about the gospel. All right? Don't be part of the bad news. That you can discuss that. If I was, imagine this place now, we are family, mother, father, the same children. And if anything is wrong, are you telling me that it's on the media platform, you're going to broadcast it? Yeah? Let's say Mr. Martin is our father now, then this is our mother, and all of us are children. No matter what happens, do you think it's on Facebook that they should hear? So when you are part of the negative news concerning the church on Facebook, you are not helping, you are not using your mountain of influence very well on the media. So don't be part of that discourse. One-on-one, you can discuss that. You can discuss that with a fellow believer. But don't because this mountain goes too far. And you know, I talk about the perception control system. Have you noticed if you click on a half-naked woman on Facebook or on TikTok, that is more of the video you are going to be seeing maybe the next 7 days?
Yeah.
You know, they are trying to read your mind that you like these kind of things and they'll be pumping it to you. So don't get annoyed. Why is this thing always coming? So what do you do when they come? You see, don't zoom it, don't click, leave it. So that in no time, if you click on the good something, maybe gospel, you'll be having more gospel. If you watch YouTube on the porn, you are going to be seeing, anytime you enter your YouTube, you're going to be seeing more of that. Because they are trying to get the perception of what you like. Are you getting that? It's a mountain, it's an influence. And influence badly. And now we can touch our world so easily. And the sixth mountain is the mountain of art. Art and what? Entertainment. This one. You know, they literally naked now and try to still cover it. You know, it gets me really wonder how they do that. You wear a scarf that doesn't really cover you very well, and you are pulling it down. What is the concept, ladies? I don't understand that, the mindset of that. Now, the arts and entertainment is another mountain and it's so powerful. I mean, your whole life can be messed up in 1 hour. All the training you will receive from your childhood can be messed up by one celebrity that you are following, and they are the one that controls this mountain.
Influencers.
You know that is what they call them now, influencers. Your whole life can just be messed up in just by one person that you like. And you know what? If you don't watch what your children watch now, you wouldn't know the one they are liking. Right now. Maybe somebody promote news is what they are falling in love with, and music and all of that. And if you don't watch it, before you know it, it overtakes them and you lose them. They once asked TV Base, they were doing the interview. You know TV Base?
Yes.
No? Your channel, musical channel.
Yes.
That we are worried about how our teenagers are overwhelmed by your content and all of that. And the man said that no, they should be worried that we own them. That's what they use. So no, they are not in love with us, we own them. And you know that is true. You know, even as an adult, it takes a lot of discipline to remove your eye from those music. That's why I tell you I don't play music in my car from Monday to Friday. It's only weekend I play music. I've told people so many times. Because I'm trying to also control my mind. I won't give my mind to them to control. Have you noticed, most of the time, the music you listen to before you go to bed is what you wake up singing. Whether secular or gospel. So always feed your mind, create a good perception for yourself, and save your life. Alright, so that you don't get really messed up, because this thing is just so strong and powerful, and it can mess you up just in a matter of minutes. Then the last one. And you know this one is my area. The mountain of business and finance. You better have money, because all of those mountains we just mentioned now, if you don't have money, they can easily control you. I hope you know that. We have people today who keep their Bible behind when they are, because of politics. Maybe the person they are going to meet is an imam, for example. You know, money produces pride, but at the same time gives confidence. I hope you know that. There's a level of money you have, you don't care who is the person. Our beautiful Obi today, nobody's able to mess with him because he has no money.
Yeah.
Imagine if he didn't have money control, he would have told us since. Don't make announcements. Sorry, fellow Nigerians, we have to cooperate with the present government and let's work things together. And you cannot fight again. Because they would have just, okay, you take 10 billion naira, keep quiet. Okay? That's what they've done to others in the past. We used to have a governor representing PDP in Lagos. Did you hear his name the last election? Do you even know the man? No. What's his name? Did you hear his name again? Just silence it. Because the one that they give the right to supply, is it medicine, to almost all the hospitals in Lagos. So it's like, you are threatening us too much. Do you want us to remove this one, or you want to behave? And I will give the right to somebody else to supply drugs. You will keep quiet. So you need to be empowered financially, and it's one of the mountains you must control. So whoever controls the economy flow, controls what? The loyalty of people within that vicinity. It's just too powerful. So, out of these 7 mountains, find where you belong and work with it. And walk that particular path, because it's a mountain of influence. You didn't know it was an influence. Like everything, you don't know even today, content creators in Nigeria are now richer than real comedians. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
They are now far richer. A real comedian is waiting for an event where they will call him and give him 2 million to perform. Content creator is on a monthly flow of income. And they do thing just so that the money will come. Many of them are doing mumu things and money is coming. And we have the latest one, Paul the Rubbish Talker. Oh, you don't know him? You don't know the one they call Mr. Paul, the Rubbish Talker. He's the one pioneering that industry now. Just come here and turn things upside down and say he saw grave. The grave was pregnant. And now say who give am belle? He says better others they give grave. You know, you will try to understand the guy until now realize they're talking rubbish. Everybody will not be laughing. Don't look for the guy. He's very popular, Mr. Paul, the rubbish talker. If we preach gospel, you go wrong. We told the thing about that. So please find out mountains. Every mountain is an influence, and maintain your own. All of it, the real estate, master it. You learn how to gain mastery. That's why I always tell people, focus on the business and build deeper. That's why when I find something, I say, hey, I found home. Not ready for this running up pattern, so that we can build deeper, build longer, have enough of this money, and really do what you're supposed to do. So thanks so much for your time, and God bless you. And we're done for today. And any questions? Any question we can waste the time now?